is up, everyone? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we've got some more LEGO DC supervillains for you. In fact, this is level 9, Sea King Trouble Free Play. That's right, we are seeking some trouble here. Get it? Little wordplay there. But we're going to get that true villain at 50K. Thanks to the help of a 2x stud multiplier that we picked up last level. We're going to purchase that, but we're also going to get all those mini kits. We're going to get the remaining gold bricks and, of course, the poster location and all that fun stuff, too. Oh, yeah, character token. Don't forget, we get Aqualad. That's right. And meep, meep. Watch out for this guy who is clearly, you know, if he had one of those signs like 1-800, how's my driving? I would definitely have dialed that guy up. But as we mentioned before, we're going to go ahead and pick up the old 2x red brick. We actually found it in level 8. And we're going to go ahead and activate that bad boy now. We got to go to the red brick experiments room first, which, if you remember, you just pull up your extras and go to the brick of need and hit the button, and it should teleport you right there. Now, we also have the attract studs red brick that we purchased last time. So if you haven't been here yet and you got a little extra cash, you might pick up a brick or two, just depending on, you know, what your needs are. Now, it should be known that you have to unlock all of those bricks, but you do not have to purchase them all. So I know that's kind of confusing, but in order to get 100%, it only asks that you, in fact, unlock it. You don't need to purchase it. But, so yeah, we got the 2X. I've also got the attract on, so we're going to go ahead and collect a few studs before we leave here. You know, we want to, you know, feel like we didn't get totally hosed by spending our cash. It was $1 million that we had to spend for that, but it'll add up rather quickly. Now, every time we try to leave this place, it always reminds us, hey, we've got this mission for you. And I'm always like, nah, I'm good. That's a hard pass there, scientist. We'll go ahead and exit the area. And now that we have our main map available, we'll toggle over to the level select and choose level 9, Seeking Trouble. Which character you choose really doesn't matter, as you guys know by now. Whoever you select, you'll have access to any of the other characters you've unlocked. And as long as you've completed all of the story, you should have all of the abilities and characters needed. Now, this guy, gosh, I don't know what's going on with him. He kind of reminds me of somebody. I won't bring up any names. But anyhow, Sea King he's got his trusty little octopus there, and we're not going to focus on him. We're actually going to go to the far left side with a sonar ability character, somebody that can get their like Mirror Master. I almost called him Magic Mirror. But we'll go ahead and switch to a character with the Plantanesis, like Poison Ivy, or your custom character should do it too. Now, that was really weird. That looked like something out of Fantastic Beasts that just like flew off there. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it is out of here. But luckily for us, it left behind a mini kit, and we'll take that. Thank you very much. Now, over on the far right side of the area, we're also going to find a spot that requires telekinesis. So we got somebody like, you know, Gorilla Grodd, or again, you could use your custom character. I like Grodd because he's big and he just doesn't take nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go ahead and grab him. Now it's kind of a funny angle. You gotta get this just right and get your cut on. So not the best of sushi chefs. Boy, I can't even say it. I'm trying to make a joke, and I'm the real joke here. Once you get them both chopped down, though, it's actually going to reveal a box with a silver lock. Switch to somebody like the Joker and chuckle your way all the way to silver brick breakage, which will give us mini kit number 2. Now, hey, Thumbie is coming in real quick to remind us that there are quick links down below in the video description, as we do have to take out a bunch of these hearts from the old Sea King, and it takes me, I don't know, like 4 minutes. Yeah, I know. Actually, it's not really that long, but there is a cutscene that kind of just goes on forever, but it's not really a cutscene. It's more of a camera pan. So, you know me, I generally leave the camera pans in because they usually tell a story or something that's related to what we're doing. And I guess in this case, I probably could have removed it. But, hey, I do want to point out, too, that as of right now, if you are watching this on the release date, or at least close to it, within a week or so, you might want to voice your opinion over on our Facebook page. We actually have an active poll where we've asked you guys, do you prefer us to save and exit after getting all of the collectibles, or do you like watching us finish the level out? Now, there's definitely a bunch of comments, and as of this recording right now, we had 120 or so votes in, and it was like 47% to 53% or something really close to that. So I will say that, your feedback is greatly appreciated. And if you got a few seconds and you're on Facebook, I definitely would appreciate any comments or info that you might have to add to the already existing conversations. But, if you don't have Facebook, or maybe you just don't want to leave this platform right now, feel free to leave a comment down below, because that helps too. However, seeing them all together in a big poll with percentages and, basically which way you guys are leaning, that definitely helps, because, although comments are fun and I get to read them, and I do read them all, it definitely, it's not as much of a numbers game, right? Like, I don't have a little tally sheet that I'm like, oh, like we do take requests, and I do write those. I have a little request sheet that I put those requests on for certain games and things like that. But as far as like polls and situations like this, I have not started a list for that. So please make it over to Facebook and vote if you are capable of doing so. And if not, leave me a comment. All right, so I've been flapping my yapper through this, and, really that's no surprise there. But what we have done so far to deplete that meter is some bricks rained down from a box that the octopus smashed, and we built them up into a spinny wheel. We spun it around. That actually did some fishing for us, and it popped in some sort of a clam or oyster or something that had a pearl in it. And it opened up, and when the octopus went to go grab that pearl, it got pretty womaned. That's right, it got the old Julia Roberts treatment, where it slammed it shut on there and hurt its little fingies. And as a result, it actually helped us get that meter depleted. Now, beyond that, Sea King has been hiding and basically just using his octopus to try to do his dirty work for him, and we've been avoiding those as best as possible. Now, we actually got some bricks that we could actually build up, and you saw the grapple plug that we pulled that removed that, I don't know what that was, some sort of a box or a chest of some sort. It is now gone, and we've got this crack in the ground that we have officially smashed now too, thanks to old Clayface. And now we need that Plantanesis. That's right, we need Poison Ivy or your custom character to go ahead and grow up that little seedling into a nice, I don't know what it is, but it's got some cruel intentions planned for this guy. Hey, don't mind if I do. You guys like that? All right, so now we've got this gold mine. Not like the traditional gold mine, but like it is a mine that goes explodey that needs a little help. So basically, we're going to switch to a character with some heat ray. Somebody like Superman. He can actually fly up in the sky and actually provide just that certain kind of eye, if you know what I'm saying. All right, yeah. Anyways, moving along from my bad rhymes and dad jokes, we'll go ahead and get to that cinematic pan that I was talking about. Remember, it's like a cutscene, but not quite. I mean, it's a cutscene. But basically, we see the old Hall of Doom out there get destroyed even more. I think that's what that is. My bad if I'm wrong. But these guys are villains. Jump in and get wet. And as soon as we get in, we see this cracked wall, but don't go that way. We want to make our way over here to this grapple plug. Now, I make a whoopsie here. I tried to grapple, and unfortunately, I smashed one of 5 seashells. So now I'm trying to get off the grapple, because I want to get the 2 seashells that are right here before we advance any further. Now, I do this, and you guys are looking at it. Wait, Minikit 5? Wait, Brian, you've missed some. That is not entirely true. We basically have a couple more seashells that we need to get before we get to collect that Minikit, and we get a couple of Minikits and stuffs in between. So right now, you can see I used the grapple plug to go ahead and reveal. Well, actually, it stopped the propeller. Now we need somebody so small to go ahead and climb through and float up there. That's right, we all float down here. We'll make it up through the tube, and in we go. And out the top? No, I thought I was going to go out the top. No such luck there. But there is another Minikit right here floating in, and it's like an electric anemone or something. We'll go ahead and switch to Livewire, who is immune to electricity. Black Adam would also do the trick rather nicely. But that actually is what we need to do before we smash that wall. Now, once we do smash the wall, we actually have a nice little swim down the way here. Look at me, twins bezel. We'll go ahead and smash. And we keep on keeping on, but along our pathway here, we actually find not only just another seashell, But we also find a little pathway that goes to the left that looks like it needs the help of a lantern. So we got a lantern pad here, and we got a character token. We noticed that when we were coming through here in story as well. Now it's our chance to go ahead and unlock it. So we've got these jellyfish blocking our path, and look at this. We're gonna go ahead and blow them out of the way. Except for it's not blowing them, it's sucking them. What? That was weird that we used a fan to draw them closer to us. Maybe a vacuum would have been a better, I don't know. Anyways, before moving along, make sure you kick that seashell open. That happens to be 3 of 5. Now, right down at the bottom, once we get here, we've got the final boss battle. But as it turns out, we're not going to worry about him just yet. We have lots of collectibles to get. Starting off with the 2 last seashells. One is actually going to be on the right side. You can see it. It's kind of on the front left corner of the right area. Now we're going to go all the way over to the left side of the Sea King's battle area, and we've got that 5th one and collected Minikit number 5. Now, there's this. All right, I have to tell you a little story here. As we switch to a character who can shatter the glass, we are going to all laugh really hard at me. Now, you'll notice here in a minute or two there is an edit, and that is because I totally failed at this. Now, keep in mind, this game is designed for all ages, starting at like 3, all the way up to, you know, however old you can be. And I totally botched this. So it literally kept messing up. Like, I'd try to attack the blue one, and I would miss it, and I would roundhouse the silver one, and I'd have to start over. My best piece of advice here is use somebody like Batman and a Batarang to go ahead and target the flowers. Otherwise, you might end up messing up. Now, every time you mess up, it rubs it in. Like, you don't just get to start over. You have to watch it play those notes. I don't remember how many times I had to do it, but I'm going to guess and say like 6. And you know, we might put out a little blooper reel. It's kind of, it'd be really short. There'd only be 2 bloopers so far, but I might put them up. There's that moment that I had where I could fly when Tyler said I couldn't fly. And then now we've got this guy too, where I totally messed that up. And Tyler was laughing at me. He was calling me a noob and all sorts of things in the chat. And you know, all I had to say to him was, leave me alone. Gosh. Anyways, he got tired of me spamming. I kept throwing that gif up at him too. But all right, hey, we are currently working on the poster. I'm talking about bloopers. Oh no! I love it too. She's all, Harley to the rescue. Oh, she falls, plummets to her doom. Yeah, I had a heck of a time getting over on this ledge over here. A little bit of a depth perception issue for your old guy, Brian here. But, all right, eventually you get over there. So if you missed out what was going on, I flew over here and I used telekinesis with Gorilla Grodd to go ahead and manipulate a barrel. Give me some buildable bricks that actually had this little hammer time spot. So Harley comes in, does the trick. I actually stand there waiting. I, like, successfully hit that. I'm like, no studs, no nothing. What's going on here? What did I do wrong? And then she gets stuck there. I just had a heck of a time on this particular little level here. First, it started off with the musical madness, is what I'll call it. And then I finished off with a little doozy on the left toozy. But hey, we got that poster, and we are officially did with all of them collectibles. So, hey, now the debate continues. If in theory, if the vote won and we decided to go ahead and save and exit, this is where we would exit. However, in this particular video, I only had, 3 hearts that needed to be depleted? And it doesn't take me a whole lot longer. In fact, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go to the final totals. All right. We got Sea King Trouble free play officially done. We got that true villain as we had that 2x multiplier and the attract studs, which it's really going to make things super easy peasy from here. Like I said, we got all 5 of those mini kits. I'm actually drawing a blank as to what the headline paper showcases here, but it's, it's the Sea King. What's up with his eye? Why does he have a wonky eye? Is that like something, is it like a pearl or something in there? I'm trying to figure out what's going down there. We got that fast interactions red brick, which will probably save our cash for some other bricks. We got a couple of gold bricks to wrap things up. We got the picture, we got mini kits, and the true villain. And also we got the story. That's where that 4th one is, if you're wondering. And last but not least, we got that character token for Aqualad. He's like a young dude, it looks like. He's just a little lad. Ha ha ha. All right, well, guess what, guys? That's going to wrap it up for LEGO DC Supervillains Level 9 Seeking Trouble Free Play. Hopefully you guys got all the collectibles that you were after, and who knows, maybe you've got some input to go ahead and provide as far as our save and exit versus, and that applies for everything. That like from here on out, if you guys would like to see that, let us know. Now, if you have any other requests or things like that, we also want to know that stuff too. So, hop over to our social media, which there's links down below for that, and just give us your feedback. That's all we ask. But again, that's gonna wrap it up for LEGO DC Supervillains Level 9 Seeking Trouble Free Play. Social media, you got them. Thumbie Must See, you got them. Shout out to Tyler P for the guide. Shout out to Warner Brothers for the hookup on the game, and shout out to me for being able to speak like a normal human being. As always, until next time, see ya!